Hey, welcome back to the Men Tech Gaming and Collecting channel. I'm Buddy Mac, and wanted to do a kind of a market recap or a market snapshot of the Metazoo booster box market specifically. And I just noticed this today, so I wanted to pound out a quick video and I'll just get this out and off my chest. All right, so first, I saw a couple of people make videos about a Kickstarter box that just recently sold, and so I went and looked at the market um, and here's what I found. So if you go over to TCG Player, you're going to see 4 boxes on the market and only one under 5,000. Um, Not a lot of information on the sales there. Probably hasn't been a lot of sales on TCG. Now, if we go over to eBay and we look at the Metazoo Cryptid Nation First Edition Kickstarter Booster Box sealed, it's not completely clean, but it's not a big list anyway, so it doesn't take you very long to assess what is out there. And so, from what I found is there's 9 boxes, or about 7 to 9 boxes, and there's no more boxes under $3,000. That could change, and if you do see that change, I think it would be a great time to buy. But if we take a look at the sold listings, here's the box that sold yesterday that the other YouTubers were talking about for $23.75. And then today, somebody else bought another Kickstarter for best offer on 2,600. And these are great prices. It looks like whenever somebody finds a price that they like, they are jumping in on it. And I would also recommend this because let's just take a quick look. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and here's a bundle, 7, 8. Now don't let this one fool you because they're selling this first edition for $24.50, but that is just a first edition. That is not a Kickstarter box. And then you got more first editions over here, and I think there is yeah, one left. Okay, and then there's one down here. So not a lot on the market. All right. But that said, these are still some of the best prices I've seen in the last 2 years. So if you're thinking about getting into Kickstarter, these still aren't bad prices, but there's not a lot on the market. So they, I imagine, will go up pretty quick as people are snapping these up. All right. Now we go on to first edition. This has been on the floor for a little while. If you look at the sales history, been bouncing around the $400 mark and still there at the $400 mark. If we look at the year trend, it hit the floor a while back and it's just kind of been trolling the bottom. That said, these are some of the greatest prices I've seen on first edition booster boxes in the last 2 years. And it's a great time to get into first edition if you haven't already. And also with the lower box prices, singles are also going to be lower, and it's a great time to get those singles that you're looking for to complete out your collection, or for building out that bling deck. Great time to buy. All right, and then we move on to Nightfall, and if you look at the 1 month trend, this thing has bounced up off the floor in a impressive manner, and sales are now over $110. And even if we look at the 3 month, you can see that it is definitely up off the floor, which is good. But even with that said, you got boxes at 112.50. And if you know anything about the history of Nightfall, this is a great time to buy in. Also, if you need singles, it's also a great time to get those singles for your deck or to complete out the collection. Second ed, this is definitely scraping the floor. It is absolutely um, about as low as it's been. It's let's see. All right, so actually it is a little bit up off the floor. It's not too much, not really anything notable. But that said, this is a great time to buy. $50 a box. It has a box topper. The box toppers are going for $20 to $30 a piece. So just one card and you've almost got your money back. How do you lose on that? And also, if you need singles for building out your deck or making new decks, prices are so affordable right now on second ed. Great time to buy. Great time to get a good position on second ed boxes. They're cheap now, but the print run on these were uh, 30, 32 or 36,200 or 32.6, something like that. But it's not as much as Nightfall. A little bit more than. Um, oh no, these were 62.5. So not as big as Wilderness or UFO, but more than Nightfall, which is a good thing because one of the big complaints about Cryptid Nation was you couldn't get the product. So this is literally the one and only second edition that you're going to see come out from Metazoo. And in my opinion, that makes it the second first edition. And great product, great time to buy, great price, can't lose. All right, and we go over to Wilderness, and if you look at the trend line, it's definitely bouncing up off the floor on the 1 month. And if you look at the 3 month, you can see that it's also bounced up. $56.80. That is a great price. You've got Prism Aura, you've got Green Man, you've got serialized cards, you've got a lot of chases in this box. You got a lot of goodies that you can dig out of here. And at $56.80, it's a fun time to open. Hard to lose on this. Cards are beautiful. Um, there's some really great gameplay cards. So if you play the game, there's a lot of useful cards in here, and the prices on singles are so affordable. Great time to get in on Wilderness. Great time to fill out that Wilderness binder and get your collection completed. All right, moving on to UFO. $43.99 sounds stupid cheap. But with that said, we are still up off of the floor on the 1 month. Um, even on the 3 month, you can see it's up off the floor. Um, not really notable, but that said, $43.99, it's a great time. And with the Metazoo UFO booster boxes, it's hollow heavy, super great pools. You've got um, a lot of useful cards for gameplay, and you've got the alternate art cards like the Black Demon. You've got serialized cards, um, and you've also got the Neutrality Totality Aura. Great, great cards, great box, beautiful price. The singles are also going to be extremely affordable, so uh, build out that deck, fill out your collection, get that binder finished. These prices are beautiful right now. And then we come back to the most recent addition to the Metazoo lineup, and that's Seance. Seance is looking fantastic. As far as releases go, they backed the print run down to 50,000, and the prices are certainly reflecting that, about um, twice as expensive as UFO or Wilderness. That said, there is some amazing pulls to be had in Seance. And even with the mapping issue, people are having a great time opening this product. Lots of great cards. And when the box is at only $100 and you've got opportunity to pull possessed auras that are $300, 250, it's hard to beat. So great time to get the Great time to get this box. Don't think these prices are going to be this low for too much longer. And yeah, the prices are holding. I wouldn't expect this to go much lower. Right now is the perfect time to buy. As the market starts to firm up and people get a little more money in their pocket, these are probably going to go away faster. And and there's still also some great cards to add to your deck, and try to work on that collection. This is probably one of the more expensive ones because there's some really, really great pulls, very hard to pull cards, and just beautiful artwork. Um, and if you see here, there's not a lot of listings. There's only one page of listings, so there's not a lot of product floating out there. Um, in my in my opinion, right now is a great time to buy whatever set you're looking at. I didn't include native right now because it's not out. It's all pre-release stuff, so nothing to really talk about that or talk about there. But if you're sitting on the fence with some of these older sets like Kickstarter and First Ed, the prices may sound high, but really these are very great prices. These are extremely affordable in the terms of what they are. And so I highly encourage everybody to, you know, grab up that product that you're looking for. The market is at the bottom, it's starting to trend up, but yeah, product is great. Great time to buy. I highly encourage. Thanks for joining, and you guys have a great day. Peace out.